Okay, so last day before the race, as you may have seen, I've been preparing my bike kind of the usual way. So that means throwing on the quarter speed tires, my race chain with powder on it that I've prepared last week. It's still good to go because it has just those 18 kilometers of the race on it, so it should be at its fastest now. The tires are also quite new. One tip here that comes to my mind: if you're going to race and have some tires on that have been on for a while, you shouldn't use rear tires or any tire that has a flat spot on it in the middle, because that's not going to be very aerodynamic or very puncture proof, so it's worth keeping in mind. I also have my wheels balanced now, so it should help in the descent with some stability, save a watt or two maybe at those pretty high TT speeds. This time trial is also quite a bit longer, so I'll be using my Elite Chrono bottle, which I have to say I really like because it's super quick to engage and it comes it fits the shape of the frame really nicely, so definitely a good product. Quite cheap as well if you're buying this nylon cage version. There's also a carbon one, but I think that's just, it's just for people who want to have carbon for the sake of having carbon, but it's not a gram lighter. And this one is, I think it's not just regular nylon, it's some glass fiber reinforced stuff, so really stiff as well. And the bottle on it has quite a hook, so it's very easy to operate, take in and out of, even if you are on the aero bar, so I can only recommend that if you are time trialing or maybe some crit racing where you don't need to drink as much. I've also been working on my Madone a bit. In the past 3 weeks I think it's been a bit neglected. I haven't really been riding it since I was preparing for the time trials, but next week on Thursday I'm doing Criterium and the Slovakian ring, so I'm going to use that. I also have my dash saddle on the way for this bike, and because of that I've had to change my seat post to a shorter one to be able to set my saddle height, and because as you can see dash saddles have quite tall rails and I wouldn't have been able to fit that into my position with the old seat post, so I've changed that. Also adjusted the brakes a bit, but before the race tomorrow I'm going to also take my 454 with me just to be sure. It's extremely windy today, fairly cold as well, around 15-16 degrees Celsius, but tomorrow it should be okay according to the forecast, so I'm really hoping for that. And now it's just time to pack up. My bike is ready. I also have a bit of another project that I'm working on right now this afternoon, so I think I won't be doing much riding today to have a bit of a rest. I did some pretty hard intervals on the turbo trainer this week because the weather was awful, so I hope I'm prepared. So I think that's all for today. If you want to see how I did, well, how I will do tomorrow on my time trial, I will be posting an update, of course, tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.